Alright then.
Yay!
Hello everyone, this is SKO2, I'm Arctice.
Hi, I'm Chops.
And
Oh,
this level is hard. So, what I just did was the main tech of this game, which is called boost jumping. It's basically a perfect double jump. It lets you go one tile higher than the developers intended. It's used to skip a lot of things in this game. So this game as a whole is a puzzle platformer. Well, in a speedrun it's more of a precision platformer really. But yeah, the first few levels just introduce you to some of the basic mechanics, such as...
oh, you've got to be kidding me, dude.
Thank you for that. The goat can dash, jump, double jump. That's pretty much it. It allows you to get around levels really fast. Also, there are some silly physics glitches, like being able to creep through blocks, like here. Oh boy. Boost jumps are actually really hard, and that was one of them. So what I just did was skip the tutorial for a gimmick of this game, which is the rat companion, which you can use to throw, put on switches. You can have him distract enemies. You can throw him across the level to do other stuff. He's quite versatile and useful. And also, this is one of the hardest boost jumps in the game.
Yeah, to do a boost jump, you basically need to release jump and press it again, I think 2 frames after or something like that.
It's a 2-frame or a 1-frame window.
2 or 1 frame window. And yeah, that's actually very hard to do, but the extra height lets you do a number of skips that you can't do with normal jumps.
You also need to do it right at the peak of your jump, of your first jump.
Yeah. So these are the sheep rooms. You basically just need to hit the sheep soul and then go to the spot that the soul will eventually go to. So you have enough time to just kind of dance around and do something silly. And
Or you can sleep.
Yeah, you can also sleep. That's better than dying to swag. Not that you would know anything about that.
Yeah, no, that never happened to me, ever.
Of course.
So,
yeah, Hanky says you've got this. So
I'm happy. There are 7 words that we do in 9%, I think 7, I'm not sure. Because the game lets us skip one of the words. There's actually a lot more levels in this game than I do in 9%. There's a category for them called 100%.
When are you doing 100% runs?
3 times longer than ever. Also, suddenly my game audio is only in the left channel, please fix. Didn't want to hear that. I guess not, sure. This is very hard ever. I can make it here before the Reaper fires off Fireball.
Okay. Yeah, normally you have to wait for the Reaper to like burn away all the blocks, and then you can safely go through before the rocks fall. But you can actually just make it.
Yeah, I'm glad Chops knows the intended ways around the levels, because I don't. Here I do Ratapult. Ratapult is something where you dash and throw out Henry at the same time, which makes it so he goes flying really fast across the level. It's using quite a few spots to go fast. The way it works is, when you throw Henry, Henry is the name of the rat which the community gave him. He keeps the momentum that you had at the moment that you threw him. And now I have to wait. Right. There's nothing random in this game. The Reapers pretty much just fire whenever they see someone in the same height as they are.
Yeah, everything is very fixed. It's just very, very precise for a lot of the skips.
Let's not die in the ship room. So to complete the game we need, I think, 7 or 6 ship souls. And to finish the last world, which is the Blur of Taragos.
Yeah, between each of the worlds you have these spine levels where you just need to go vertically up and unlock the next level. And they're very short and pretty precise to do optimal strats.
Yep. The third level excavation introduces some ice blocks, which have ice physics, and also there are blocks that you can push out of ice. Here, you can see the bottom left. I leave a hand grenade to distract the Reaper in the top right, which makes him destroy all of the ice blocks with fireballs.
Yeah, the Reapers will automatically attack either you or Henry.
Also, I'm going to try to make the rest fight. Never mind, that's not going to happen. Too bad. Here is a frame perfect trick. Didn't get it. No, well. It's not too bad. I can just use this block. And this is, I'd say, the second hardest level in the speedrun. We're about to see why.
There's one very precise trick.
Oh, yeah, I should not have done
that wasn't it.
That was not it. I'm just assuming. So here I make a very precise jump.
There we go.
And hit that switch way out of the range of what you normally would be able to do. I'm pretty sure that's like double frame perfect or something stupid like that.
So this introduces the magic hat, which just lets you swap places with Henry. And you're going to be using it in a number of levels to get to different keys and things, and also destroy enemies with a later thing.
Yep, every time you switch using the magic hat with Henry, everything in the path between you and the rat gets destroyed. Whether it's Reapers, Soul Blades, wooden boxes. Well, I guess it's only certain objects, not everything.
Yeah, like enemy objects or traps, those kind of things.
Shout out to the Logitech G5 too.
But Ark, what are you going to need a free scroll mouse wheel for in this game?
I fight something. So, the main source of optimizations in this game, outside of small skips in levels, comes from making very calculated jumps. That is, when you need to jump up 2 tiles, you want to jump up exactly 2 tiles and no more than that, because if you jump any higher, you'll just lose time by falling and also not being in the ground. Because if you're not on the ground, you're not getting extra dashes, and dashing is faster than walking or air control.
And right there he used Henry as a shield and continually dropped him as the fireballs went at him.
Yep, that's one of the more aggressive uses of Henry.
Poor Henry goes through so much.
Yeah, he's fine though. He likes it.
He's into that sort of thing.
Yeah. And this server is going to require me to do the boost jump on pretty much on a timer from a moving platform. Easy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm fine.
Saved it, it's fine.
And
oh, this is a really cool looking level when you do it perfectly first try.
This is not going to be first try. What?
There you
All right,
go.
yeah.
So the falling block blocks the lasers right as you fall directly beside it.
Yep. Let's not die in this level.
Yeah, a lot of the sheep levels have these different switches and things, sometimes to like unlock extra areas and stuff, but
Most of the time they don't actually do anything at all.
yeah, most of the time it's just swag.
Casual boost jump. There is a lot of spots where you can do the boost jump but don't need to, and they usually save like a second or a half. Very often you can just do 2 jumps instead.
So this is Parish of the Necromancer. It's going to introduce a new mechanic in, I think, the next level? Or one level soon. But here you can see the power of the magic hat, destroying all the saw blades and wooden blocks in the way.
I can also bonk the wooden blocks to destroy them. But yeah, the power that would be introduced in this level is the Necromancer hat. Oh, why? I'm being silly. So, the Necromancer hat. It lets you create clones of Henry, up to 5 of them, or 4. It's 5. So, as you can see, I can use all of them to hit the switches. That's actually kind of a really easy level to mess up. If you put one of those clones somewhere else, you're going to have to redo it.
Yeah, and here we're combining with the magic hat. It'll basically,
Oh god,
when you use the magic hat, it'll teleport to each of the ones that you dropped in sequence. So you need to have very precise timing here to position all the Henrys in the right spot, and then switch them in the right order so you can collect all the keys. And you use one.
Yeah, I just need to grab all of the keys using the clones, pretty much. What is going on?
Just blame your computer overheating, it's fine.
Alright, this should be fine now.
There we go.
I guess that's an example of how easy it is to mess up with the clones. If you just mistime something, they end up with the wrong positions.
Got some more casual swag.
Yeah. What war was that? 5? Yeah. I'm actually not sure what mechanics I introduce in the next word. In a... Oh boy, that was a boost jump. But I think the next word is my favorite. I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh yeah, also Grim Crystal. So, in this level there's a new thing. One-way doors, which I need to use Henry to open them for me. Also, that was the hardest boot jump in the game, by the way. Just saying. And this level will be pretty much solved entirely by Henry.
Yeah, so now he has the Cape of Vengeance that lets Henry shoot across, either vertically or horizontally, depending on how he's oriented. And you can use that again to destroy things, much like the magic hat, and also to collect keys.
Yep. Whenever in this level, something important, whenever a key falls below the bottom boundary of the level, it actually gets collected. So I can just drop a key, and it ends up opening the door anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of convenient.
I don't have to go after it.
So here you actually use the moving platforms to shoot Henry up to the top and completely skip over like the puzzle of making him go all the way around.
You're meant to make Henry go like up and down between the platforms, but you just throw him with physics abuse. Hey, green.
Yeah, you want to get to this soul as fast as possible, and then you normally have lots of time to get to the spot that it goes to.
Yeah, unless you are being silly and just walk and die.
Well, who would ever do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Silly person. And here we will skip one of the words, Temple of Adoration, because it just happens to be we are allowed to skip one word in the game, except for the first and last, and the Temple of Adoration just happens to take longer to complete than all the other ones by like, I think 20 seconds? Something like that. Something that range. If there are new strands to speed up by 20 seconds, it would be faster, but no.
Yeah, people have been looking to 100% runs where obviously that'll be done, so they're still fairly optimized.
Every level in the game is through that.
Yeah.
Very well, thanks to Chunkataf. Shout out to him for putting effort into making this game stupid and unplayable.
I mean, fun. Speedrunning is fun.
Fun. Yeah. In 100% category of this game, there is quite a lot of levels that have some ridiculous strats. Way harder than what's in 100% because... Hello? Boost jump? Because the 100% levels are pretty much meant to be harder than the 100% levels by design. Also, don't blink.
It's a pretty good level.
This world has just very short levels that can kill you easily. It's actually quite fun. And this is the only ship room that takes skill.
Yeah, it's very easy to get stuck on the little one-tile gaps and you bonk on any of the things here.
Also at the start you throw Henry in just the right way to make him go after a switch. It takes some timing. If you do it slightly too early or too late, it's going to go the other way, just waste your time. That was the only word left is the lair of Toragos, which is supposedly the auto-scroller word,
Yeah,
but it's also the hardest word in the speedrun.
Yeah, oddly enough, you can lose the most time in like the hardest world, and where you can lose the most time is actually sort of an auto-scroller.
Yeah. It has partial auto-scroller parts. Partial auto-scroller parts, yeah. And this is also a pretty challenging boost jump because of the you have to go into the one-tile gap that's not above you, and it's silly. So Toragos is this bond snake that's going to, every time he hits something, he's going to turn towards where the goat is.
Yeah, so
I leave this Henry to open the gate.
Yeah, so you have to like kind of pilot the bone snake around to, hit switches or grab keys or the like as you go through this level.
And night 2. This is a very challenging level, even though I don't do the... So this level has the hardest start in the game, but I don't even do it because it's way too hard.
Yeah, so right there is the ice block fell. You can actually get a jump off that and get to the keys early, but it's stupidly difficult.
And funnily enough, even if you don't do that, this level is still hard. Because of this repair can very easily kill you. We need to keep your shield, rat shielding very precisely.
Yeah, so first try is pretty good for that level.
Here I'm going to have to do something very silly that can kill me very easily. I have to stay inside of this bone snake. Alright. It's really easy to die, because you die if you touch the bone snake's head.
Yeah,
so staying inside there is challenging.
You have to kind of dance around it with jumps and dashes to make sure you don't die. And then you just kind of boost jump to the ending so you don't have to worry about the snake unless you mess up.
That was actually pretty okay, I know.
Yeah.
And this is the only actual auto-scroller level, even though we do speed it up partially. We skip the sport.
This is a nice break. Can't see the donation box. Have we had any donations during this run?
Oh well.
Well, you can go for it.
Oh, too late. The next level is by far the hardest level in the game, and it's right at the end, and also I didn't softlock, that's good. You can actually softlock this level, it's slightly mistime he did that switch. But yeah, 9-5, you're going to see why it's stupid, I'm just going to be quiet. I need to grab the keys in the top right, myself. Between all those saw blades.
Yeah, there's a bunch of saw blades and fire. Oh, okay, it's fine. Didn't die. Not optimal, but he did it first try. Nice job.
And time is coming up very soon. Time.
Well done.
So, Task able to shout out to Vlajin, who was trying to be very supportive of me doing this run. And also shout out to Stinger for probably being sassy on Twitter about now. Well, it's underestimated. Yep.
Yeah, a little rocky start with some of the levels, but the ending was pretty solid, so.
But the important thing is that the community of this game goes by the in-game time, because thanks to the developer of this game, who was actually quite supportive of the speedrunning community, implemented a quite precise in-game timer, which we can use to time our speedruns. 16:13, that's exceptionally terrible.